All right, everybody, welcome back to another showcase video. We've got this new 8th anniversary LR, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. We're going to actually try to use the wiki this time. We weren't able to use it in the GT showcase because of some Elgato issues, but we're going to try it again here, and we're going to get all their info up on screen just because I like this page a lot more. So, we got Power of Wishes, or Final Trump Card, is their leader skill. Key plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense plus 30% for characters who also belong to Connected Hope or Majin Buu Saga. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I was looking at this roster as it sits in-game right now, and I was not impressed at all with this team. Now, keep in mind, there are a lot of easy A's coming. But, yeah, I went to go start building this team, and whenever I built the GT team, I mean, it was easy, right? The GT duo, I just went boom, 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 and picked, like, a bunch of good units, and we had, like, a cohesive team. Oh, my goodness, the Elgato died. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, hang on, give me a second. All right, please forgive me. I guess we're just gonna have to not use the browser right now. I don't know why. Sometimes it lets me, and other times it doesn't. I really have no clue why it does that. But anyway, here we go. We're gonna take a look at the teams here. So this is the roster as it sits, and there are some good units on here, but you know, it's like they really fumbled by making these banner units not very good. This guy is going to Easy A, but I probably wouldn't run him in this specific showcase. I'm not really too impressed by his Easy A. I could bring Blue Gogeta, but again, I don't really want to run him. Spoiler alert, we're going up against Frieza here, so I don't really want to run some AGL units that I'm not just completely confident in their defense on. So, you know, we're going to have to look at other options here. You know, this unit hasn't Easy Aid yet on Global right here. This unit hasn't Easy Aid yet. This unit's fallen off. This unit I could bring, but I don't really want to test my luck with their dodging. They can be effective in this stage, but I just, you know, I would like to bring some solid units that I don't really have to worry about. And, you know, with the GT team, that was easy, but this team, I'm looking at it and I'm going, man, there's just not a lot here at the moment. I could bring this LR God Goku. He'd be okay, but I don't want to compete with this God Goku. Who else do we have here? You know, they didn't make this guy good enough. They fumbled this guy's Easy A so hard. I cannot believe. They even buffed it, and it still was not good enough. I mean, come on. Like, guys, what are we doing? Let's see. You know, I could bring this unit, but it's like I don't want to... I want to showcase this unit, you know? So, I mean, I guess I could. You know what? I will. I will bring this unit. You know, we're going to try not to focus on them. Hopefully, the reason I'm going to bring them is hopefully we can stand by and just get their support up whenever we launch the Super Spirit Bomb. That's going to be the goal. You know, they fumbled like both of these guys' Easy A's. Personally, I think they did anyway. And then like none of these other guys. This guy hasn't Easy A'd yet, and he needs reps of Universe 7. You know, the Blue Fusion's really not Easy-Aing, really sucks. If I had the Blue Fusions, that would be like an easy, just go bam bam, they're on the team, and we are good to go. No offense to Piccolo, I mean, he's gonna be good, right? Like, I got the first 3, and really I got to God Goku. It was really just the last 2 slots where I was like, man, I don't know who I'm bringing here. And it was just under the mindset of I don't want to bring the GT unit because I don't want them to overshadow the Buu Saga unit, so... But this is what we're going to hop in here with. Even if I had this guy's Easy A, he would actually help out just because he'd be a nice slot 1 unit for the most part that I could bring. So, I don't know. This is what we're going to rock with. Like I said, we're hopping into the Frieza fight. Let's go ahead and keep going over their details, though, because, you know, we can't use Firefox for some reason. Raises defense, so they stack defense and raise attack for 1 turn. So their super attack effects are the complete inverse of the GT unit, so greatly raises defense, greatly raises attack for 1 turn. So this unit is stacking defense. That is kind of also important to them. So the GT standby, it makes sense. It's both of these units are carefully designed. The GT unit, their standby, is done to inflict a ton of damage. It's like, it's meant to, you go into that standby, you die immediately, and you revive, and you use that Spirit Bomb and do a ton of damage. This unit is like you stack up defense for a couple turns, you stand by into Vegeta, who's just a wall, all right, and you gather key spheres and you buy some time, you know, you're going to be in that Vegeta form. Well, they're both Vegeta, right? You're going to be in that base Vegeta from the Buu Saga. You're going to be in his form a lot longer than you're intended to be in the GT form. So whereas, you know, they're stacking attack to power up their Spirit Bomb and you drop it and you do a ton of damage and leave. This unit, you're meant to kind of, okay, it's like, okay, buy your time, collect a bunch of key spheres, and then, you know, whenever you do launch the Spirit Bomb a little bit later, instead of having attack stacking, you have the key sphere collection. So the more defense you're able to stack up, and like the tankier Vegeta is, the safer you feel, the more key spheres you can collect. You see what I'm kind of getting at here? And the more damage that Spirit Bomb can do. So instead of stacking attack here, they're kind of stacking attack in their standby phase. So it's kind of like a role reversal, and it is a very good design. The only issue here with this unit that I don't like, let's go ahead and hop over and look at their passive, is they don't really have any survivability in their base passive here in just their Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 2 form. All they have is raw defense, and we know that unless you have like Piccolo Jr. levels of raw defense, where on turn 2 you can have like, or really even turn 1, you can have like 800 to like, you know, millions of defense, something like that, right, on your appearance, and you're doing, you know, a bazillion damage. It's like this unit has like Piccolo Jr.'s defense, but like the light version of it. You know how like in the App Store back in the day, every app used to have like a light version of it? This is like Piccolo Jr. light in terms of their defense. You know, they're probably going to be about on par with damage, I think. But in terms of defense, their defense is not quite there. So let's go ahead and look at their passive. Again, it's basically the exact same as the GT Duo. If you saw that showcase, if you didn't, go check it out. But the only difference here is that instead of building up damage reduction, they are building up crit chance in their passive. Now, the only thing bad about that is that that crit chance doesn't actually carry over into their Spirit Bomb form, and that Spirit Bomb does not have guaranteed crits on it. So you still want to give this character a lot of crit, because you want them to crit on the Spirit Bomb as well. So, you know, it's like you want to give them additionals so that they stack defense, and, you know, they're doing a ton of damage already because they have built-in crits. But then you also want to just give them crit anyway because you want to crit on the Spirit Bomb, because whenever the Spirit Bomb crits, it just does so much more damage. Alright, let's go ahead and read their passive here. Again, just the entirety of it for anybody who may have not watched the GT showcase. Attack and defense plus 200%, let me get it kind of centered, plus an additional attack and defense plus 50% when HP is 50% or more. That is additive, so it'll be 250% when HP is 50% or more. They get an additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained, an additional 100% additive as the first attacker in the turn. So again, as the first attacker in the turn at 50% above HP, they can have 350% defense at the start of turn. Pretty good. Plus an additional key plus 2 per key sphere obtained, an additional attack plus 100% as the second or third attacker in the turn. That should also be additive, so, you know, it's kind of role reversal. If you put them in slot 1, they get a little bit more defense. If you put them in slot 2, they have a little bit more attack. You won't actually see that defense, though, until you collect all the key spheres on the rotation and it locks in. So you will never actually see the 100% get applied to their defense, so you have to kind of keep that in mind. And the same's true for the GT unit. And then launches an additional attack that has a great chance of being a super attack when key is 18 or more. If you saw the GT showcase, you know that we got really unlucky with that 70, because great chance, if you don't know, is 70%. Great chance. We got really unlucky with that, so hopefully we have better luck here, because this unit really needs the stacks. And then they do get a guaranteed super attack when key is 24. That will also proc at 23 key. Keep that in mind, because whenever they do a super attack, it like raises, and then it like procs that 24 key, like check whenever they do another super attack. So just keep that in mind. And then every super attack they do gives them 1 key, unlimited. Every single time they super attack, they're going to build up 1 key. So this unit, after their first turn, should not be struggling for key, and they get a 10% chance to crit, up to 50% with each super attack performed as well. So after 5 super attacks, this unit has a 50% chance to crit, you know, 5 key, plus all the other key that they're getting from their build-up. They have a very good link set: Saiyan Warrior Race, Golden Warrior, Super Saiyans, Experienced Fighters, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. I kind of wish that they had Saiyan Lineage on here instead of, like, I don't know, Saiyan Warrior Race or something. But this is still a very, very good link set. Their equips, I just kind of have some low-tier equips on them at the moment, just some EX equips. So nothing too crazy going on. We just kind of have a balanced build between crit and additional at the moment. And of course, 3 dodge. So their standby condition can be activated when HP is 50% or less, or starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle if the character performs 4 or more attacks. So basically, you can usually get this turn 3, you know, if you have decent luck. Otherwise, it's going to be turn 5 whenever you can actually get this. And then you can stand by for 5 turns, during which charge count is increased 1. It's increased by 1 per key sphere obtained by all allies. You know, that is an important distinction. I think eventually we might get a standby that only, you know, charges whenever you collect key spheres. I could see them doing that in the future. Kind of like they did with revives, where we have units that only revive whenever they get KO'd. I could see a similar thing happening here. So their standby, I think, is what actually makes them one of the best units in the game. Their base form is okay, but it's not like the most impressive thing in the world. You know, it's flashy. You're going to see screenshots on Twitter of that unit just going absolutely insane. But in my opinion, it's not what makes the unit special. It's this right here. So nice art. You can see it over on the side as well. Keep the hope alive. Unable to attack except when the finish effect is activated. That's the Ultra Spirit Bomb, or the Super Spirit Bomb. There we go. Defense plus 250%, guards all attacks, and randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow for 4 turns from the start of turn. So that guard, you know, they can stand by for 5 turns, but they're only going to have the guard and rainbow orb changing for 4. So keep that in mind. Sometimes you can greed out 1 extra turn of them, but they will not have the guard and rainbow orb changing anymore. So keep that in mind. They reduce damage received by 8% per key sphere obtained. Very good. And then they get an extra 500% attack when finish effect is activated. So if you notice, the GT duo, they don't get as much attack whenever they revive. But that's because they're already stacking attack, right? So this unit, they added that 500% just to give, you know, make their spirit bombs kind of on par with each other. Of course, it will depend on how many orbs you're able to collect. But whenever you have this guy on the team who's in their standby creating rainbow orbs, and you have Bulma, who's creating rainbow orbs, and even God Goku, who's going to be creating physical orbs for a few turns, you can really, really get going with these guys. So now, is God Goku, what does he need? Is it superclass allies, or is it pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans to get his intro? Superclass allies, good. For some reason, I thought it was pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans. So yeah, let's go ahead and hop in here. Hope you guys enjoy. Sorry this took a little bit long to get into the actual video, but we're gonna go ahead and hop in right now. Alright, everybody, we're hopping into the actual showcase here. Thank you for bearing with me. If you skipped this part, hey, here we go. This is the part you actually wanted to see, and we got, like, all of the support units here in the other rotation. Let's go ahead and float off. We'll leave Piccolo on rotation. We'll put God Goku in slot 1. We'll get his orbs, and we'll just get this showcase rolling there over there on turn 2. So let's get this going. Nobody cares about these 3 units, right? We got God Goku holding it down for us here in slot 1, though, so Piccolo's going to get some stacks in, hopefully, because I don't see... Really, all of these units should get an attack in, which is kind of bad for us, actually, whenever I think about it, but we'll make do, right? You play the hand that you are dealt in this game. Luckily, the attempt limits are off at the moment, so that is very good. You can go try these stages as much as you want right now. Feel free. You know, that is the one nice thing about the 8th anniversary right now, is that you can just go, play Red Zone. You can have fun. You can play the game, you know. What a concept. So I will be recording a lot of videos coming up for you guys to watch while I'm out of town. We're going to do, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a showcase on each of the banner units across a couple Red Zone stages. So that way it's kind of like, okay, you summoned on the banners, but maybe you didn't pull the headlining unit. Maybe you got Gamma 1 instead. You know, how does Gamma 1 do? I think that'll be helpful for newer players. That's kind of my intent with those. It's kind of let them know, it's like, hey, you know, maybe you didn't pull the 8th anniversary LR. But you still got a good unit, and if you invest in them and you summon on banners that have units that are on their team, you can really you know, come out ahead. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and grab a bunch of orbs here. We're not going to be able to get to 24 key. Keep in mind, we would if they were in slot 2. Well, I can't show you until I collect orbs with Bulma, but if they were in slot 2, this would be more than enough to get them to 24 key. But since they are only getting 1 extra key sphere obtained in slot 1, we can see that effect here, and they're only going to get up to 20 key. But we'll go ahead and grab that anyway, just so that they can start stacking up. We can get Bulma's support, so let's go ahead and grab that. That'll give them a little bit of extra key. There we go. So now this actually will activate all of their hidden potential super attack effects. You remember how I said that if you get to 23 key, it will activate their 24 key super attack effect, like their guaranteed additional. So here we go. Let's go ahead. No more talking. Let's get into it. Hopefully we don't get many crits on their first, like, couple attacks here so that they can actually stack some defense and build up. Again, this is kind of the issue with this unit, especially if you get 2 in the same rotation, is we're going to float off that other one, and he's going to come back, and he's not going to have, like, any build-up. So, you know, he's going to come back on the rotation with, like, 200k defense, and that's it. And he won't be able to stand by because he hasn't done any attacks. We probably won't be at low HP. So yeah, there we go. There's their 3 super attacks. They could do 1 more after this. They've built up a 30% chance to crit and 3 key now. There we go. Nice. Not as good of a KO screen as the GT duo, but, you know, it's nice. Nice to see the Supreme Kai planet. I think we're done with intros now. Okay, I don't want this unit to overshadow the showcase here, so let's do... Oh, man, what do I want to do? Well, let's leave them in slot 1 anyway, because we can't get 6 orbs with God Goku right here anyway. Let's do that. I know, a little unfortunate, but it's okay. It's not their showcase, right? We still can't get 6 orbs, but that's okay. We can get 3. That'll at least give them the dodge chance. My God Goku is built for full dodge for this exact scenario. I foresaw a instance where, you know, it's like maybe we won't always be able to get the 6 orbs to get the guard, so it's like, you know, I want to sell out entirely for that dodge, so that's why mine is built full dodge. There we go. We didn't do too much damage to Frieza, that's good. And then Goku and Piccolo aren't going to do much damage either. So this is good. We'll be able to get some more build up for the Buu duo next turn. This Frieza doesn't hit too hard, so I'm not too concerned about them not being built up. But yeah, here we go. Oh, also he's not supering. I forgot. Piccolo has a Scouter, so we don't have to worry about this guy supering on this turn as well. There we go. This guy has a little bit more health. We have a lot of support on this rotation. There might be a super. I'm not sure. You know, we just don't know right here. So let's go ahead and put him in slot 1. We can go ahead and get all these orbs. That is 24 key. So they can do 4 attacks on this turn. 586k defense. You know, you might look at that and say that's good. Let's go ahead and grab Bulma's support so we can actually, you know, talk about it a little bit more. 639k. You may think, oh, that's really good. Keep in mind, we do have a bunch of support here from MVP 17, and that's it. Their defense, and that is it. That's it. That is it. There is no tech, and that is not enough. That's enough for, like, the God event. That's enough defense for the God event. That's what that is. Okay? That is not enough for Broly. Broly does 1.2 million, and he's, what is it? He's class advantage, so actually he does, like, what, 1.45 or something like that? Like, if you do 1.2 million multiplied by 1.15, he does 1.38. So he would do 1.38 to these guys. Basically, he would do, what is that, 700k damage to these guys if they took a super right now from this guy. Now, do keep in mind, we are going to get an extra 100% once the actual turn locks in, but he would still do, like, I don't know, 500k damage to these guys, which we are on a 700k HP team, so maybe we could survive. But, right, you're still not in a happy scenario, because MVP 17 doesn't have his damage reduction up, so, you know, if this is, like, another super at the end, again, if in that hypothetical scenario facing Broly, like, you're done. So, it is what it is. But we are going to get some more stacks in. 7.6. We can actually see a max attack stack for this unit, or max attack stat for this unit, because they aren't stacking attack. So, you know, we actually can max them out. Whereas the GT duo, you can't actually max them out unless you can find a turn, or you can find an event where you can stack for 99 turns. And on those 99 turns, you get, excuse me, perfect RNG and get their quad super every single turn. So, you know, if you ever do that, let me know. Somebody can do calcs of that and tell me about it. Ooh, I'm a little stuffed up right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm a little nasally. But it's okay, we're gonna get through this. I think I'm gonna film these 2 showcases, and then I have to go work on something. Oh man, it's kind of late in the day to go work, but you know, I guess I'll just go do it tomorrow. It's kind of a bummer that I'm missing out on. Anyway, but you guys, that's not for you to worry about. Okay, listen, I got stuff going on right now. I gotta go work on some stuff, but it is what it is. All right, there we go. We should link decently well with God Goku here. Keep in mind this is the unit that we floated off. So what's their defense? 277k on turn 5 in the fight is definitely not great, but we will make do. No reason to transform God Goku. Let's go ahead and get some attack stats with them, get them built up a little bit. So next turn we will be able to stand by with my Spirit Bomb duo, so that'll be good. We should annihilate this Frieza. We will see. Oh, we failed the 70%, so we're no longer going to annihilate Frieza. Here's the guaranteed additional at 24 key. We could do one more. The friend is rainbowed, so we could see something here. No, we're not. Okay, so we got really unlucky. We got 2 supers out of them. That is definitely not great. Yeah, whenever you fail that hidden potential chance, it just... Or not hidden potential. Whenever you fail that 70% chance, it feels really bad. There we go. God Goku, though, is holding it down. He's doing the damage for us. You know, if he wants to triple super on this turn and help wipe out third form Frieza, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, there we go. Well, he only doubled, but that's enough that the GT duo here can help take him out. And we can start charging the Spirit Bomb. Nice. And there's their KO screen. See, they have a good KO screen. Where's the Boo Duo's KO screen, you know? Alright, let's see. We should be able to see where the super attacks are here with Piccolo, and then we will also stand by. So he's super at the end. Can Piccolo handle that? Ooh. I don't know. Let's go ahead and play the standby, and we'll think about how we want to play this turn. Alright, Vegeta's going to buy us some time here to charge the Spirit Bomb, so here we go. We've got 5 turns to charge it up, and we need, what, like 39 key spheres? I don't know. We got to fill this bar up, though. It'll glow whenever we get it filled up. So they can no longer attack. Here's the issue, is this rat is supering in slot 3. Ooh, and I don't really want to flow him off. I don't think Piccolo can survive a super attack from this guy. Bulma can, but I don't want to lose her support. I guess we'll do this. They also... Wait, what? Was that Tough as Nails? Did I see that? Oh. No, okay, it's just Experienced Fighters Fierce Battle anyway. Let's go ahead and just start grabbing some orbs here. We'll grab these 7 with them. They don't... You know, it's not like they can super attack anyway. We can grab 4 with Piccolo. And 7 for Bulma. Nice. We can go ahead and start filling that bar out. Next turn, we will have the other Boo Duo. Now, keep in mind, you can only have 1 type of standby active at a time. So, right here, this is a charge standby with the Boo Duo. And you can only... So, we can only have 1 of them. On the next turn, we cannot stand by with the other Boo Duo. But we can stand by with the Revive GT Goku and Vegeta, because that's a different type of standby. But if we had, like, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Tanabata on this team, we could not stand by into Super Oob or Majoob, whatever you want to call them. We could not stand by into him on the next turn or this turn. You can only have 1 active at a time. Yeah, this will do a little bit of damage, but not going to hurt us too much. Okay, it did 56. That is a little bit of damage. But yeah, I don't think Piccolo could have survived that super attack as he sits. So, all right, we do have support on this rotation, which is nice. He just supered, so I think we're safe putting them in slot 1. But we're going to go ahead and put God Goku in slot 1 anyway. so that we can get all of these orbs, and we can show off their key mechanic here. So you can see they are at, I'm not sure what that is, but they're going to get 2 additional key whenever we collect these 2 key spheres here. So they're going to get like 8 key or something from this, right? Yeah, there we go. Not quite enough to get their guaranteed additional at 24 key, but we should be fine here. So let's go ahead and collect all of these. No reason not to collect as many key spheres as we can right now. If 17 gets supered, I think we might die as well. You know, we're getting kind of unlucky with the RNG here. God Goku's intro is worn off, so he's going to be a little bit worse defensively, but he still has his guard and dodge as long as we get those 6 key spheres, so we're doing okay. There we go. Yeah, just keep stacking up, buddy. We need you to just be a nice wall here for us. Looks like Frieza might... Oh, no, that's right. He, like, raises super attack, right? Like, he stacks. It's like every time he supers you, it does more damage. And, like, every time he attack. Like, that's always fun, right? Fun mechanic. Alright. What do we got here? 9.29. Pretty good. No... Oh, okay, we do have Bulma's support. But Bulma's support is the only support we have on this turn. Alright, so that's super attack 3 for them. This is number 4. We actually got their 70% chance. Can we get their hidden potential? That would be nice to get the 5 attacks that we need to build up their crit chance. No, okay, we got the hidden potential system, but it was a normal... Oh, we did get the... Okay, so this is the additional at 24 key. So I guess us getting the 2 additionals and building up that extra key, 224 key, it activated the 24 key attack. So we actually did... they are fully built up now, and they're passive. Nice, and they were able to survive the super. Very, very good. Still did 60k, but, you know, 60k is kind of whatever. As long as 17 doesn't get supered here, we will be fine. Oof, oof, oof. Alright, we're good. Alright, my phone is low on battery. Now, we could drop the Spirit Bomb here, but we are not going to. Oh, we're not below 50% HP. Okay, that's fine. We'll just keep building up here. So what's their defense, by the way, in standby? You guys think that's good? You think that's good defense? Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. I would put the Buu duo, or the GT duo in slot 1, but, you know, I don't really want to risk it. Alright, nice. So if we take a little bit more damage next turn against the... We should be up against the full power Frieza. If we take a little bit of damage against him, we'll be able to drop the Super Spirit Bomb with the GT Spirit Bomb support. So that'll be good to see. Vegeta's taking a defensive stance. Nice. Alright, this thing is going to hit very hard, by the way. 11.95 for this unit is pretty good. Again, I didn't want them to overshadow the Buu duo, so it's nice that we've kind of been able to float them and just keep them out of the spotlight, but, you know, you can only keep this unit out of the spotlight for so long until it just becomes very apparent that they are just way better than the Buu duo. Alright, here we go. We're going to be able to get Bulma's support up. This is all very, very good. Okay. I kind of want to use her active skill, but I don't think we need to. So let's go ahead and collect all of these orbs with God Goku. We want to kind of plan around and make sure that we can get Bulma's support. So let's do... How many orbs is that? That's 5 right there. Let's go ahead and just make sure that we get Bulma's... Oh, no, we can get Bulma's support. What am I thinking? Let's grab these. That's going to be their 24 key. Now let's pop Bulma's active skill and really charge the Spirit Bomb. Alright, so we're going to be able to grab the full field of orbs here. Does it tell me how many I've actually collected if I click on this? No. I think they add that in a later update. It'll actually tell you how many key spheres you've collected. Sometime before, like, between probably Worldwide and this anniversary, we should get that. Maybe during the Kale celebration, they'll add that early. Yeah, we are absolutely good here in terms of defense. Let's grab this. This is going to... Listen, we're not going to kill Frieza on this turn, but next turn we are. The Spirit Bomb next turn is going to do so much damage. We have Bulma's support up. We won't have the GT duo support, sadly, because I don't is there anybody on this turn who would, like, if we got supered, would we fall below 50% HP? Like, if Goku got supered right here and he didn't dodge, how much damage would it do? Surely it wouldn't do half of our health. It would be nice if it did, actually. I would be fine with that. The Buu Duo is not going to take damage. They might take a little bit, but they'll be fine, especially because they're going to get more stacks here. They're going to be well over probably 800k defense on this turn. Frieza does, what, 1.3, 1.4, something like that? So, oh no, don't, oh goodness. We can't. Don't Krill. Don't Krill. Don't kill. Do not KO this Frieza, please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, come on guys. Let's not get the hidden potential. It's nice to see what you can do, but listen, we want to drop the Spirit Bomb. There we go. We didn't crit. Okay. Woo! Woo! They're making me sweat a little bit there. Okay, Bulma, listen. Do your 2 attacks and let's get out of here. 8.7. No crits, please, Let's get unlucky for once. Let's not get a crit, Bulma, please. Oh no. No, Bulma, please. Does my Bulma have any additional? I don't think she can additional. Okay, whew. We're gonna drop the Spirit Bomb, guys. Look. At least we'll get the KO screen, right? Alright, let's go ahead and collect up some more orbs. No reason not to. We'll just try to get as many as we can to really charge this thing up. There we go. Alright, let's drop it. We're gonna end the video. Let me know what you guys think. We'll probably end it just on the KO screen, so let me know what you guys thought about this unit. We struggled a little bit to get the Spirit Bomb out here. Look, Frieza's got health left. Anyway, I thought they looked great in this video. I'm excited to do the full world tour. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. What? No crit. Oh well, it didn't matter. 35 million no crit. Beautiful KO screen. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's a little loud here at the end, but listen. Look at that. Look at that KO screen. Beautiful. We'll catch you guys next time.